Hey guys, in this video I want to talk about how to create labels using StampManage. To get started, under the Reports menu, you're going to select Reports and then Create Labels. This is going to bring up a project wizard. I'm going to click on the Next button. And the second screen is important because you have to select what kind of printer you're using to output the labels. You can actually use a laser printer with those Avery labels. But for this demonstration, I'm using a Brother label printer, which prints out a one label per line, basically. So I'm going to click Select, Brother QL570, which is the name of my label printer. Take note of the size. That's the size of each label. It's going to be 29 millimeters by 90, and you may need that information later. So I'm going to click OK, click Next. Now, I'm going to select what kind of label I'm printing on, and in my Brother label printer I have address labels, and they correspond. Remember, the size was, I believe, 29 by 90. These are 28 by 89, and so I'm going to select those, click Next. This looks okay. I'm going to click Next again, and one by one. Now if you look at if you look at these labels here, you've got this is the labels you would see on a laser printout, but we're just basically printing out to a label printer, which just has one label per row. So that's why you'd use horizontal X1 and vertical Y1 in this situation. So now I'm going to click Done. Now I'm going to enter the information, or the StampManage stamp information for each label. And I have to change the orientation first of all, because the labels are printing in a different direction than you would print on a normal laser printer. This is kind of complicated now, but once you try it a couple times, you should be able to get the hang of it. So now I'm going to select this text field, and I'm going to change the rotation to 90 degrees. I'm also going to change the size here. Now let's just output the stamp description in this field. So I'm going to double click on this one, and I can change the default text to stamp.description. Click OK. I'm sorry, actually let me just make a descriptive name. That'll give me more information. Click OK. And I'm going to do the same with this one. Change the orientation to 90. Size it up. Get rid of this horizontal line here. And what I can put here is I can put the date of issue. So it's going to put the date issued there. And let me just go ahead and show you what the output's going to look like. So I'm going to save these, give it a name. I'm going to now exit the report designer, and what I need to do now is select, let's say I want to show labels for all these items in the list here, or just see what they look like first of all. So I'm going to select Reports, Output Labels Using, and what I'm going to do here is select the template I just created, example 1, click Open. Now here you also have to change, in some situations it depends on your configuration of your computer, but I'm going to change this to Brother QL570, and I'm going to preview just to see what it's going to look like first. I'll click Start, and as you can see here, it's printing out the descriptive name of the stamp and the date issued. Now obviously I can go back in and add multiple fields, but I think you get the idea. You're basically just going to create a text field, rotate it 90 degrees, and then double click to tell StampManage what information you want to show for each actual label. Hopefully that'll get you started on creating labels. Thank you very much for watching. Take care and goodbye.